Welcome back everyone. In today's video, we'll be checking out my entire collection of Imaginext Batman sets. We have a bunch of sets we'll be checking out today, and we're going to start out with these three first. Over the years, there's been a ton of different Imaginext Batman sets, and this is one of the first that we ever picked up many years ago. So we'll take a look at it. A lot of them have jail cells, and they'll have the control command center tower. Typically the Joker is on the screen, and here's the back of the set, and it's shaped like a bat for Batman. And if we look closely at these sets, there's actually a lot of detail. Like this, for example, we can have Batman go up or down, just like that. And there's also this really awesome jail cell. And I like how the door just swings open when we press this button. These also usually come with launchers and just a bunch of really awesome things. So we need to keep moving because we have a lot of these to check out. So let's move this aside. Check out this Batcave command center. It is awesome. And again, there's Joker on the computer screen. He's definitely up to a lot of trouble, so that's why Joker is usually on there. This set has three different round circular control power pads. So there's one in the bottom right, one on the middle, and one on top. This one in the middle controls this extending arm. And there's one on the very top. And what that's going to do is that's going to open the set so the robot can pop out with this third bottom right power pad. So we do it that as we twist it, and here comes the Batman robot. Check this out. With a part of Imaginext Batman history, this is one of the first styles of robots. So we can open it up and we can put our Batman figure inside. And close this. This robot has the pinching claws on his right arm. I can open and close. Also has a projectile launcher on the left arm. And the first style of this set was actually a police station command set, and then they used that to build the Batman Batcave command station. I think this is really cool how there's rocks on the back wall. It gives that Batcave look to it. And again, every Batcave has to have an elevator that goes up and down. Also, it has to have a jail cell. And this jail cell is purple, probably for the Joker, because usually he wears a lot of purple clothes. Let's quickly spin this around and check out the back. There it is. All right, we have to keep moving. Time to check out the third set. Wait, just one moment before we do that. We have to put this Batman robot back in here because actually it looks really cool how it goes back inside the Batcave, just goes in like that. These arms go back in to secure it, and there it is. Our third set is another Batcave. We can use the power pad up above these waterfalls to open the water. That way Batman can come in and out. We also have this, which is really cool. This is where Batman can practice his Batman gliding. Press the button. There it is. Projectile launcher. Spinning this around. There it is, the official jail cell of this Batcave. Computer system, watchtower, and of course the bat signal. Next up, we have two similar sets. It's the Streets of Gotham City Batman set, and these look very similar, just different color to them. So this has the yellow, gray, black with blue, and this has the same colors, except instead of blue, it has the gray. This is cool. We can park the Batmobile inside. On this side, we could also put a Batmobile, Batcycle, or just a Batman ATV in this garage. As you can see, it fits perfectly. Check out the bat. I think that looks awesome on both sets. Check it out, there's even a place for the superheroes to sleep. Robin could take the top bunk, Batman right there. I see two power pads. This one must have a projectile launcher or something on top that's missing. Let's check out the other power pad. Not only does this spin, but it also causes this tower to detach and topple over. There it is, 5 sets, and we have more to go, and we'll be filling several tables. Our next set is Wayne Manor. Open the doors. And Bruce Wayne, Batman, is nowhere to be seen. Let's open the other doors. Same thing, he must be out there fighting crime somewhere. And this is for the Joker. The Joker had to make an addition onto this Wayne Manor. Seems like the Joker is always causing trouble. So this set has several different lookouts actually. There's one here, and I'm sure there's some on the back. And yes, there is. Here's a lookout on the top, and we can put this up and push it down, and this trapdoor opens on the lookout tower. This is the top highest point lookout tower. We located 2 power pads. Let's see what these do. So we'll turn this right power pad, and a projectile disc is supposed to launch out. This lights up, and let's see what happens on the Joker side. Not much is happening when I turn this power pad. Maybe the batteries are out. Not sure exactly. That's okay because we don't need the Joker causing any more trouble. So lookouts here, lookouts there. Oh, and we have another launcher on this side. And this can go up and down. The Joker side's actually pretty cool looking. I think that looks really neat. And this is like the main level or basement hideout hangout of the Joker. Shifting over here, Batman also has something similar. He has a computer system though. And he also has this ladder or stairs with a platform there. And there's a little bit of a Batcave feeling over here. So this must be the cave or the Batcave part of it on the lower level, which makes sense. We just checked out 6 different Batman sets, and we're gonna move on and we're gonna take these off the table. We're gonna start another table. Table 2 is off to an awesome start with these 2 sets. On this side, we have the transforming Batcave. Check this out. Let's open the doors by using this power pad that comes in extremely handy. Can you see inside there? It looks like there's some kind of holding place. Is that for like a motorcycle or vehicle or something? Oh, we have another jail cell on this side, and it opens up this way. So that's really cool. I like how this opens, and then we can close it for extra reinforcement. I mean, there's really no way to get out of this rock. And check it out, there's one on the other side as well. Let's go up a level to the, let's call it the 2nd floor. There's that power pad that opens those doors again. And this set does transform. Not a lot going on that 2nd floor, but when we get to the next floor, the 3rd floor, there's a lot more going on. There's a launcher, there's a place to store like batarangs or different accessories, and let's see what happens. Ooh, this is cool. Wow, check it out. And there it is again, the Joker. Getting all that front row attention on the screen. And this is really cool how it transforms. Check that out. So it goes in, and then it can go like way out like this. So that extends really far. So we're going from this 3rd floor up to the very top 4th floor. Looks like there's a place for Batman. And actually Batman would be on here because we wouldn't want him getting launched off right there. And actually under there we can store some accessories, which is really cool. It's like a secret hiding place compartment, but also to launch a villain. And then here, looks like Batman can go inside. And even Batman needs to practice. He needs to keep up on his martial arts skills, so he uses this. It looks like it's stuck in place, but he can definitely use that for practicing his martial arts and combat skills. And just a quick look at the back of the set before we move on to the next Batcave set. Table number 2 is going to look so awesome when it's complete. So next up, we're checking out this other Batcave set. I mean, this is really, really cool. It really has it all. It has a place for the Batmobile or Batman vehicles. We can put the cycle there, ATV, Batmobile, whatever we like. Maybe, probably couldn't fit the Batcopter in there. But anyway, we have this jail cell on the bottom left. That is really cool. And you can see inside, looks like there's a little bit more room for villains in there. This is like the Batman elevator. A lot of these sets have these again. This one's really cool. Check out this screen. It has a lot going on, and the Joker is on the screen again, but this time there's some superhero friends on there. There's some other villains. So we can turn the power pad, and a lot of lights go on here, sounds. That's awesome. And check this out, Superman can go inside there. We can spin this around, opens and closes. That's really cool. Place to hang some accessories, batarang. And this Batwing is for Batman. We could also put Superman in there, or whoever we want, another superhero. And we can also get another superhero here with this launcher. And we can press this button and take off this Batwing bat glider. This is really cool. So that's what it looks without it, and then we can put it right back on. There's actually more to this. This is a carrying handle for one. Also, what we can do is we can have this go in like that. So that makes the set a bit more compact. We can spin this around, and here's the back side of the set. It actually has a lot of cool detail and design. There's not really much wasted space on the back. It looks cool. Next up, we have a Tech Batman set. On the bottom, it has this rock base to it with a jail cell with a yellow door. You can see in there it's surrounded by rocks and stone, very difficult to get out of. There's a trap door that can go up and down here. And to get that to go down, we can push down, or we can press this yellow button here. And over here we have a hideout and the control panel. On this control panel, I don't see Joker anywhere. That's a first, and check out what happens when we turn this power pad. This chamber lights up. And this door opens and closes. We can put Batman or any action figure inside. Lots of different steps for Batman or the superheroes to go on. And check this out, we can move this power pad. And the form twists and turns, and this level becomes one, so that's really cool. It actually goes up and down like that. I think that's really awesome, and I think this is also awesome. Look at this stone-like bat behind the set. That looks really cool for Batman. Here's a quick look at the back of the set. Check this out. Next up, we have Arkham Asylum. This reminds me a bit of the Gotham City jail. So there's this waiting area, the doors can open. And on this side, there's 2 jail cells, 1, 2, and then there's 2 up on top. There's a lookout here, another lookout, and another lookout with the 2 top jail cells on top. Let's see what this power pad does. Okay, so it opens and closes these doors on this side. Here's another power pad. And this opens and closes, launches a projectile. On the back of the set, there's a ladder and looks like some brick. Next up, we have the Gotham City Jail, and this set I was kind of back and forth. Should I include this or not? But I'm going to. The reason I wasn't going to is I don't really see Batman on here, but it is a DC, we'll say Batman set, Gotham City Jail. Batman brings the villains to the Gotham City Jail. And we can use this power pad to open these doors. Just like the Arkham Asylum, very similar set, has the 4 doors on the right side. And there's also a place for Bane, and it's supposed to light up. Looks like the batteries are out. Quick look at the back, very similar again to Arkham Asylum, has the ladder on the side and the brick display. I always like these Batman sets that come with robots, and this is another one that comes with a robot. I think it's really cool. This is to power up or do some kind of recharging repairs or something for the Batman robot. There's also this, there's a lever to bring up this. So if Batman needs to go into his robot, step inside, do some repairs, or just get in there easily, he can do that. Projectile launcher on top. A simple yet really cool set. I like the rock back wall to it. Here's the back of the set. And we'll check out this side. Check it out, there is a command center. It was almost hidden, I almost didn't see that. So there's like a command center there, and no sign of the Joker on this set. I'm thinking this is good for table 2. Now it's time to move on to table 3. This is table 3, and really these robots could be in the robot collection, the vehicle collection, and the playset collection. Because as you can see, these really are playsets as well, with the jail cell front and center. On the lower part of this, there's a command station where Batman can control and command the robot.
Warning. Status show. Bane is causing trouble. This could be dangerous.
Let's try it again. I think it's really neat
Power-up sequence.
how the front and center lights up, and same with the visor shield.
Let's go.
Both of these robots are really awesome, and they're basically the same thing, just a different color pattern to them. Check this out. We have the power pad on the foot. Can release this, and we can use this for storage, or a mini bat cycle can go in and out of there. Or really, we could store figures in there as well. If we turn this around, we have a jail cell on the back foot. In the center, we can have Batman or a superhero. These wings can pop out, and I'll show that in just a little bit. We can also press this button and talk into here, and it will alter the voice, which is really cool. We can do this to deploy the wings. And once we do that, we can turn this to the side. And check this out. On both sides, there's projectile launchers. I am missing some of the projectiles, and the center is where Batman will control the robot, and it's the same on this side. Whatever the robot on the left will do, the one on the right will also. We are moving on to another table, and this is another old Batman set that we've had for a long time. And here it is, the Batcave. On the front, there's two doors. Bring them together, you can see the Batman symbol there, which is really cool. And we can open this up, and let's check out what's inside. Looks like kind of a waiting area or a ramp that we can bring the vehicles in. On this side, we have the purple ramp that comes down. We can bring the Bat-cycle straight there, or Batman, Robin, or any of the superheroes can walk up the ramp. Hopefully no villains. On the back, there's a lot going on. There's some stairs on the left side. Looks like an elevator that can go up and down. And then there's a ramp, and this looks a little dusty. And here's the jail cell. It looks like part of it is broken off, but it should close with a door. There's also this piece that we can use with the control panel. Lots of steps, platform. There's a projectile launcher. And this is the third floor, so that's where that projectile launcher is. And we're almost to the top floor, but not quite. Going back to the bottom floor is this elevator that can actually go all the way, well, almost to the top. We just spin the power pad and see how it just goes up. And what's really cool is we can see that elevator going up on the front side of the set. And here goes the elevator all the way pretty much to the top. So that's cool. And on this side we have another turning power pad, which brings this up to the very top, which looks like a launcher should be there. So here's a look at the very top. We'll go all the way back down again. We have two more Batcaves side by side, and these are very similar. These are the folding Batcaves, so they can fold in on each side to narrow the Batcave. And on the left, we have the darker stone variation versus the lighter stone variation on the right side. Besides the color pattern on the stone and some of the other color patterns, these are the exact same sets. So we'll just look at one of them in detail, and then the other one we won't look at as in much detail, but we'll still check it out. All of these sets we're checking out are from our original videos that we've opened over the years, and this is one we've had for a long time. So what's really cool is we can lower this gate where the Bat-cycle can come down, or we can have some of the figures just slide down. You can use that as a slide, which is really cool too. Use the power pad to open and close it. On this side we have this grappling hook, or this swinging hook that we can use, and we can bring that back in, and we'll show that in just a little bit. But on this side there's a door. So it looks like this door can go, so it opens, it must have to go through, there we go. So this door can open and close, we just had to push it through a little bit. Going to the other side of the set, there's some stones on the lower portion. There's a stepping stone there, a place to store some, well, figures can hide out in there, or it can store accessories. Here's a lookout tower, and this can actually open, swing open, and we have the projectile launcher here. We can close it. And there's also this purple vent looking window. This is awesome. I really like this clear see-through Bat logo right on the front there. And this is another iconic piece of this set where we can open and close it. And here's the inside. And if you've been watching our videos for a while, you've probably seen this set before. And this is the actual set that we have used for many years. On the lower right side, there's this command station, a Batman computer. Looks like some cubbies in there. So really cool looking. We have this rotating circular pad there, and then let's move it over. We have a jail cell, and this one's a little bit different. It has like a clear looking glass. It's actually plastic, but has that clear looking plastic with the dial pad on it. We also have this elevator that goes from first floor to second. There's that projectile launcher that we saw on the front, the elevator, standing platform. Over here we have another standing platform with a lookout window that can open and close that we saw from the front. Another standing platform. Same with here. Power pad. And what's really cool is we can actually open this and check this out. The elevator will go up to the very, very top, which we don't always see often with these sets. Here we go. Here's another, or the other Batman set, the Batcave. So as you can see, it looks really, really similar. This one, I think this one's a little bit newer. I mean, for sure, we've got this more recently, probably a lot more recently than the other, but the other one I think is the older of the two. Next up we have something like the Imaginext City Center, but this is the Gotham City Center instead. On this side we have this garage door that can open and close. We have this that can rotate, open and close. We can do it with here, or we can just with our finger open and close it. On the side we have an elevator. And on the left side of the front, we have this door that can open and close, steps that go to the door. Here's the back of the playset. We can see what it looks like on the other side of the door, the garage door. There's lots of different lookout spaces. There's a lookout space right in the center, a jail cell. And we can use the power pad to open and close the door. Lots of lookout platforms. If we turn this around, we can use this power pad to also launch different things we want to launch, whether it's projectiles, boulders, whatever we want, and it also opens this garage door at the same time, just that we, like we saw before, there's bars on this window, and this can go all the way down or all the way up. And on this side, we have the other part of it. Looks like there's a gas pump down at the lower left part. There's a bank. This would be the Gotham City Bank. There's definitely bars on the door, which is a good idea given there's a lot of crime in Gotham City. There's another power pad. Let's see what this power pad does. Okay, so what this power pad does is it makes it look like there's water. And some of the other sets, it's like fire. Let's look at the other side. And there's a power pad here, and I'm guessing this opens this door. So this is the door to the vault. Lots of different lookout towers on this set. Our next set is another iconic Imaginext Batman set. This is super awesome, and we definitely need two figures that can battle in this set. Here we go. We have Batman on the left, Superman on the right. And we just press in these handles and they spin around. It looks like Batman fell off first. And it's easy to put the figures back in here. We just clamp them in like that. Well, that was pretty close. I think Superman still won just barely. On the top of this set, there's a command station. No sign of the Joker on this command station. Looks like a satellite there. And this actually can open, which is really cool too. We've seen a lot of different Imaginext space sets, and this is actually kind of from those space sets. Not entirely, but a similar design, which is really cool. And there's a lot of rocks here. It looks like kind of a Batcave feel, but also a space type feel. We'll just kind of look at what it does. I can use this power pad. This time it's a blue power pad. And on this side, you can put a figure here. On the top, we have these platforms on both sides. We can also attach a figure to here and just rotate the wheel for it to spin around. Here's a look at this table, and I do have several more Imaginext DC sets, but ones that are Batman specific. This is almost it, but there is one more set I want to check out, and it's the Ultimate set. So let's check that out next. Here it is, everyone, the Ultimate Batman Batcave. Let's take a quick look at the entire set, and then we'll take a more detailed look at it in just a little bit. Let's start from the bottom corner of this set. So it looks like it has 3 jail cells on it. So there's 1, 2, and then another one over here, making it 3. The doors can open. We can just pull them open like that, or we can use this power pad to open all 3 of them at once. So that's really cool. There's some really neat design on the bottom floor of the jail cell. And we can easily close the doors just like that. Check this out. On this side, we can make an extending bridge to this side. And that's what the power pad on this side is used for. On this wall, there's placement for some accessories. There's also a ramp that the Batmobile or any of Batman's vehicles can go up the ramp or down the ramp. On this side, there's a placement pad for the vehicles. They can get some maintenance done. We can use a power pad to adjust this arm. On the bottom of the set, it does have that cave feel. Going up a step, you can see there's a lot of detail. If you look closely, there's some bats hanging from the wall. There's supposed to be a projectile launcher. It goes there, and again, there's this red power pad that we used. Going over to this side, there's some stairs, a lookout platform, and a place to store more accessories. This side is really cool. There's some bats again on the wall, a lookout tower or ledge, and then we can use this power pad to hide all of the Batman figures. We can spin it different directions. This is cool. This is a trap door. And the trap door leads to this jail cell, so there's an opening here that the figure can slide down right into the jail cell. Projectile launcher on this side also comes with 2, or at least 2, probably actually more projectiles. That's just what I have right here at the moment. This is really cool. This is Batman's command station. As you can see, Batman's sitting in his bat chair. And check out the screen, and there's Joker. And this elevator goes all the way up to the top. A lot of cool designs on this wall. There's some bats. There's that Batman computer that's like probably the biggest Batman computer. I like the chair. There's some steps right by the waterfall. Really gives it that cave feel. The cave hidden behind the waterfalls. And there is a switch on the back that makes lights and sounds go when we twist this power pad. So we had it in off mode before, now it's on the on mode. And there's a speaker on each side. On the left side, here's the left speaker. The computer system also lights up.
Master Bruce, you have a suit for every occasion.
That was Alfred talking. And another thing we can do when the on switch is powered on, we can press these and hear them talk.
Bat sub pressurized and ready to submerge.
Okay, that one, we press that doesn't go in. So some of these don't. These 2 don't. We can't press those down, but we can on this
A
side.
multi-car accident is being reported on the Gotham City freeway. Let's go live to our traffic copter.
We can see what appears to be a tank crashing and even driving over cars. We're moving in for a closer look. The Joker is driving the tank.
Whee! Watch out! Coming through!
Someone needs to stop him.
The Joker is up to his usual trouble. Let's see what he has to say.
The Joker is a criminal mastermind with a twisted sense of humor.
The Joker may look like a clown, but he is no laughing matter.
Catwoman.
Is a master thief. She can move without making any noise.
I was always more of a dog person.
The Penguin wears a tuxedo and a top hat and uses an umbrella to hide a variety of gadgets.
The Penguin acts like high society, but there is nothing classy about that criminal.
Let's see what Mr. Freeze is about.
Mr. Freeze is a scientist who was frozen after an experiment went wrong.
Mr. Freeze is one cold-hearted criminal.
The Riddler is a computer hacker obsessed with riddles and games.
No one finds his twisted games amusing except for him.
We have one more to check out.
K. Croc is a former wrestling champion. He has a reptile-like appearance.
He acts like a crocodile with a toothache. He is one angry criminal.
Here's a look at the back side of the place, and it looks really cool as well. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.